Join me, Anuradha Goyal, author and columnist, and Desh Ratan Nigam, political analyst. Let me go across to Anuradha Goyal first. Anuradha, you can be dismissive of an issue, but if you casually treat your own politics by saying that it's just a political program, is Congress really failing to grasp the seriousness of what has happened on 22nd?
So, Atike ji, I'm a traveler, and Rahul Gandhi ji has in recent past been in the shoes of a traveler. He's traveled across the country earlier, and he's again traveling across the country. To me, it is one of the biggest university that you can go to is travel around the country and learn firsthand what the people of the country want and how they live. Incidentally, yesterday when the Pran Pratishtha was going on, I was also on a road trip, and across the country in the smallest of villages, I saw that the Pran Pratishtha is being celebrated locally as well as it was being celebrated in Ayodhya. Every temple was decorated for Pratishtha. Every temple, there was a yagna going on. There was a bhajan kirtan going on. There was a bhandara going on. There was absolute jubilation in the environment throughout the country, in the smallest possible. So if you can't read that mood, I don't know what can teach you. So if you're, I mean, I would say if you can't read the joy, the happiness, the santosh, as we say in Hindi, that the Jan Manas of this country has, because Shri Ram Lalla has now is now in a temple. He was always there. So I won't say he has come. He was always there. He was living in a tent, and now he has a proper temple for him.
Anuradha, people can accuse us of discussing in the studio, but
yes,
these visuals don't lie.
Absolutely.
I'm putting them full frame, Things outside, the reality doesn't lie. Let us put these visuals full frame. These are the visuals of Ayodhya. Please don't go by the fact कि व्यवस्था ठीक थी या नहीं थी. मैं ये visuals केवल इसलिए दिखा रहा हूं कि आप देखिए कि कितने लोग थे. Anuradha, am I audible to you?
Yes.
So, madam, I cut you short in the beginning because I wanted to go to Mr. Nigam. So, my question to you is that, one is something far bigger, much more civilizational, which is Ayodhya. Far bigger, civilizational. It cannot be compared with Yatra. But to say that Ayodhya is it's a political theatre, or it's like a political show. Do you think that it's being underestimated? The event is being underestimated. Because if the opposition was not there, you look at the people who were there, 7,000 people. I mean, so that also reflects a part of the society. And they were not nobodies. They were not the crowds who, came in trucks. I mean, these are the people who matter from Mumbai to Chennai to Hyderabad to Calcutta to Delhi, everywhere.
I think the 7,000 people kind of represented the country and the different segments of the society very well. And I will pick up from where I left last time. Yesterday, what you could see on TV and where all the cameras were focused was Ayodhya. But what I saw was that yesterday, whole of India was Ayodhya. The mood was same everywhere. So what you saw in Ayodhya was being replicated across the country in every home or in every mohalla, every city, every town. So if you are not able to read that, and if you want to not tell the people of India that you are a part of this jubilation, then you are sending a message, very, very clear message to the people. Why would anybody not, irrespective of whether you are a Hindu or a non-Hindu, if you are not celebrating this movement, you are sending a very, very strong message to the country and the world that where do you stand? I think it's a very, very clear. I think people's mood is very, very clear. This is what I tweeted yesterday, that the whole of India is Ayodhya today. There may be 7,000 people representing us in Ayodhya, but each of us was welcoming Sri Ram in our own way, celebrating. I was driving through, I saw diyas across the country. There were diyas outside every home, every shop, every bazaar, every gully. So if you can't judge this mood, if you can't judge this, a huge civilizational movement. I don't remember in my lifetime or any time after 1947, maybe people who saw 1947, they saw something like this, a collective euphoria of getting back the country. In our generations, we've not seen a collective joy and celebration like this ever.
Okay, I
And
think
I
that
don't know if we
I will make that as a precursor to the next and the last part of the debate. Is it the most important movement after independence? Something which is defining India, something which is defining the concept of nationhood, something which was contested, debated in college, in politics, in Lok Sabha seats, has come to stay, a new consensus. A lot of authors have said it's like a second republic, but after a short break.